All right, let's do this one last time.
Did you know that one character in Fantastic Four figured out Sue Storm was pregnant before anyone even told him? And wait until you see how Galactus acts like a cosmic food critic when he arrives on Earth. Hey everyone, I'm your uninvited host, and with today's video, I'm going to give you 20 incredible details that you might have missed in Fantastic Four. I really paid close attention to every scene in this film and noticed so many amazing details that show how much effort Marvel put into making this movie. This genius details most people completely missed. So without any delay, let's begin. Number 1. In the opening scene, when you look at the Fantastic Four Tower, notice how it's designed exactly like the Avengers Tower, but with the iconic Four logo. Over here, you can see this tower serves as both headquarters and home for the First Family. Just like how Stan Lee and Jack Kirby designed the Baxter Building in the original 1961 comics. The attention to detail in the tower's architecture is absolutely incredible, with multiple floors visible and that classic comic book aesthetic that really brings the source material to life on screen. Number 2. In this scene at the beginning of the movie, over here, when you look closely, you can see all 4 team members, Mr. Fantastic, Sue Storm, Johnny Storm, and the Thing, fighting this green, slimy creature. Now, according to my research, this monster is actually a reference to the Mole Man's subterranean creatures from Fantastic Four #1, the very first comic issue that introduced the team back in November 1961. This callback to their comic book origins shows how much the filmmakers respected the source material and wanted to honor Stan Lee and Jack Kirby's original vision. Number 3. In this shot, during the opening sequence, over here, when you pay attention, you can see 2 kids watching Fantastic Four cartoons on TV. This detail shows you how popular and established the Fantastic Four are in their universe. They're literally cartoon heroes that kids watch, proving they've been protecting the world for years. It's a brilliant way to show their celebrity status without having to explain it through dialogue, and it mirrors how comic book heroes exist in our real world through various media. Number 4. In this scene where Johnny Storm is absorbing fire, over here, you can see him literally vacuuming all the flames burning through the city into his body. Notice how every fire particle gets drawn into him like he's a human fire extinguisher. This shows the VFX team's incredible attention to detail in showing his powers work both ways. The visual effects here are absolutely stunning, with realistic fire physics that demonstrate Johnny's complete mastery over flame and heat, making him not just a destroyer, but also a protector who can literally save burning buildings. Number 5. In this shot, when the city lights go completely dark, over here, when you look at the Fantastic Four Tower, you can see Johnny Storm becomes the light source for the entire building. This detail shows you how much Marvel really tried to demonstrate that Johnny's powers aren't just destructive. He can actually provide light and warmth when needed. The cinematography here is beautiful, with Johnny's flames creating this warm glow against the dark cityscape, showing how superheroes can bring hope even in the darkest moments. Number 6. In this scene when Johnny flames on, over here you can see he's able to make parts of his body, especially his hands and fingers, completely flame-free while keeping other parts burning. This shows you that Johnny in this universe has incredible fire control. Most fire-powered heroes in movies can't demonstrate this level of precision. The special effects team deserves massive credit for creating these selective flame effects that show Johnny's evolved control over his abilities, proving he's not just a hothead, but a skilled superhero. Number 7. In this shot, after Sue has given birth, over here, when you look closely, you can see the Thing holding a book called Baby and Child Care. This detail shows you how proud Uncle Ben is to take his responsibility as a stepfather figure. He's literally studying how to help raise the baby. The book choice is perfect because it shows Ben's gentle nature beneath that rocky exterior, and the way he holds it with such care demonstrates the character development that makes the Thing more than just muscle. Number 8. In this scene during dinner, over here, when you watch Ben's behavior, you can see the Thing figured out that Sue was pregnant just by noticing how both Reed and Sue were acting weird. Notice how Ben keeps glancing at Sue's midsection. This shows you Uncle Ben really has incredible intuition and pregnancy sense without anyone telling him anything. The acting here is subtle but powerful, showing that despite his rocky appearance, Ben has the biggest heart and the strongest emotional intelligence of the entire team. Number 9. In this shot, where Reed is fighting, over here you can see Mr. Fantastic stretching to battle what appears to be a large ape creature. According to my research, this is actually a reference to Red Ghost and his super apes from the comics, though the Red Ghost character himself got cut from the final film and used more as a montage sequence. This scene showcases Reed's strategic thinking and how he approaches every battle like a scientist, analyzing his opponent's weaknesses and adapting his stretching powers accordingly. Number 10. In this scene with the ape fight, over here when you watch Reed's strategy, notice how he pushes the ape into the water. This shows you how smart Reed is in this universe. Apes can't swim, so he uses environmental tactics rather than just brute stretching force to defeat his enemies. It's brilliant character work that shows Reed Richards isn't just about having stretchy powers. He's genuinely one of the smartest characters in the Marvel Universe who thinks his way through problems. Number 11. In this shot, during the building collapse, over here, you can see the Thing saving a woman from the crashing Panama building. Notice how Ben positions his rocky body to shield civilians from falling debris. This shows the filmmakers really understood the Thing's role as the team's protector and heart. The way he uses his massive frame to create a protective barrier demonstrates that his strength isn't just for fighting villains, but for saving innocent people who can't protect themselves. Number 12. In this scene, when you look at their costumes, over here, you can see that Ben actually designed suits with everyone's individual badges and symbols on them. Pay attention to how each suit reflects their powers. Reed stretches, Sue's works with invisibility, Johnny's is flame resistant, and Ben's accommodates his rocky exterior. The costume design here is absolutely phenomenal, with practical considerations for each power set while maintaining that classic Fantastic Four aesthetic that fans have loved for decades. Number 13. In this shot of their space travel over here, when you look at the vehicle design, you can see the Fantasticar that splits into individual sections for each team member. This is exactly like Jack Kirby's original 1961 comic design, where each member could pilot their own craft while staying connected as a team. The vehicle design perfectly captures that retro-futuristic aesthetic that made the original comics so visually striking, proving the production team really studied the source material. Number 14. In this scene with the Fantastic Four logo, over here you can see how Marvel created that big iconic 4 symbol, just like how they did with the Avengers A. Notice the logo placement on the tower mirrors the comic book covers where the 4 symbol always dominated the design. The branding here is absolutely perfect, creating that instant recognition factor that makes the Fantastic Four feel like the established superhero team they're supposed to be in this universe. Number 15. In this shot, during Halloween, over here, when you pay attention to the timing, you can see all these cosmic events are happening while kids are trick-or-treating in the streets. This creates that perfect comic book atmosphere where extraordinary superhero action happens during ordinary holiday celebrations. It's such a clever narrative choice that makes the Fantastic feel grounded in reality, showing how superheroes exist alongside normal life. Number 16. In this scene, when they're running from Galactus, over here, you can see the team's classic triangle formation that appears in multiple Fantastic Four comic issues. Notice how Reed takes point, Sue and Johnny cover the sides, and Ben anchors the back. This is their tactical setup straight from the comics. The choreography here shows years of teamwork and trust, with each member knowing exactly where they need to be without any verbal communication. Number 17. In this shot with Galactus, or over here, when you watch his behavior, you can see him literally picking up Earth soil and smelling it like he's testing fine wine. According to the comics, Galactus evaluates planetary energy before consumption. He's not just a mindless destroyer, but a cosmic connoisseur. This character detail elevates Galactus from a generic world-ending threat to a genuinely interesting cosmic entity with his own motivations and methods. Number 18. In this scene, where Galactus stretches Reed, over here you can see Mr. Fantastic actually screaming in pain, even though He's supposed to be infinitely elastic. Notice how his costume tears from the cosmic level force. This shows that even Reed Richards has limits when facing a being of Galactus's power level. The visual effects and acting here perfectly demonstrate the overwhelming power difference between street-level heroes and cosmic entities. Number 19. In this shot with the baby, over here, when you look at the emotional scene, you can see everyone thinking Sue Storm is dead after giving birth. Pay attention to how they're holding the baby with such reverence. This follows the comic storyline where Sue gives birth to Franklin Richards, one of the most powerful mutants in Marvel Comics. The emotional weight of this scene really shows the family dynamic that makes the Fantastic Four unique among superhero teams. Number 20. In this scene, during Sue's pregnancy reveal, over here, when you watch her body language at the dinner table, notice how she's trying to hide her condition from Johnny and Ben. Look closely at how she sits and positions her hands. The actress is showing early pregnancy signs that only Ben picked up on through his incredible intuition. The subtle acting and character work here demonstrates the deep bonds between team members who've become a real family. And that wraps up today's video, and I hope I was able to give you at least a few new details that show why Fantastic Four deserves way more recognition than it gets. The amount of comic book references, character development, and attention to detail really proves how much the filmmakers cared about bringing Marvel's first family to life properly. From the incredible visual effects to the subtle character moments, this movie is packed with details that reward multiple viewings and show genuine respect for the source material. Congratulations on knowing all these incredible details. Now, you can brag about them with your friends in conversations like a true movie guru. If you enjoyed discovering these hidden gems, smash that subscribe button to be the first to know when I drop more mind-blowing movie breakdowns. And let me know in the comments which detail surprised you the most. I'm Tyler. Till then, it's...